its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Amp2.tv presents You and Your Doctor, teaching you to live a longer and healthier life. Proudly sponsored by All County Healthcare, where people are the heart of our business. All County Healthcare is a Medicare certified agency where one call will service all your home care health needs. For more information, call 954-717-7027 or visit our website, allcountyhealthcare.com. Now, let's get informed to living a longer and healthier life. Here is your host for today's show.
Welcome back to another episode of You and Your Doctor, sponsored by All County Healthcare. We are a certified home health care agency servicing Palm Beach County, Miami, and Broward. And you can reach us directly, 954-717-7027. My name is Louise Gomez. I am your host. And tonight, we are delighted to introduce everybody to Julie Lavoie. She is... I'm going to give everybody her website. She is at usaquitsmoking.com, and you can reach her at 561-601-2128. She is a specialist on helping people to quit smoking. Julie, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you, Louise, to welcome me and invite me at your show tonight. I'm very excited to be here tonight.
Absolutely. You know, when I first met you, I said, I want you to be on my show because I know there are people out there that are struggling with quitting smoking. I smoked many, many years ago and quit because I knew I wanted to have kids. So I said, I'm not going to smoke. But there are people struggling with it.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people are confused. They don't know what method they tried before. They didn't maybe get the right guidance, the right treatment. And me, I have like a completely inclusive service where I provide a treatment and a coaching, follow-up. I also give a product that you can go back home like this. You don't have cigarette or vaping anymore, but you have a product that can help you to relax if needed. But I coach you like this when you go back home or in your life. You know how to embrace that new smoke-free, vape-free life in a way that it equips you with tools and you can adapt quicker and not get trapped in relapsing mistake and things like that. So I make sure you understand what are those traps and how you can go around it to move on with your smoke-free life.
So you were a former smoker, is that correct?
Correct. Both my parents were smoker. Of course, back then my mom was smoking when she was pregnant of me. Wow. And of course, at 13 years old, like a lot of our kids start, surrounded and influenced by their friends. And I smoked until 27 years old. Wow. And I finally quit. And I become extremely proud of myself, and that really support me emotionally to go through any challenge. And everything I learned through that experience will be shared through the tool that I provide you in the coaching. And it's amazing to be smoke-free and not struggle with that addiction anymore, for sure. I wish it to everybody.
Julie, why is quitting smoking so challenging for most people, and why is it so important to address this addiction?
Of course, it's very difficult to quit smoking and vaping because it's a very habitual habit. There's no habit. There's nothing that you like so much and pleasurable that you will do 20 times a day. You maybe like pizza, you're not going to eat like 20 slices a day.
Right.
And vaping, it's even more intense. They have it in their hand all the time. And the nicotine really take over your brain and prevent you to produce natural drug to adjust your feeling. So basically, a lot of our behavior are driven through pleasure and
Yes.
satisfaction. But nicotine, it's at such a high pace of turnover, of dissatisfaction, that for a lot of people, it's all day long a level of stress, anxiety, and they need to continuously smoke all day long, 20, 40 cigarette vape, and it's never, at the end of the day, satisfying.
You know, I feel like vaping now, in the last several years, they make it so accessible, especially for the young kids. And from what I see, it seems even stronger than the regular nicotine. And from what I've heard, it's worse because of all the chemicals. Is that true?
Yes, I did an analysis of vaping, a chemical mix in the recipe of the nicotine vaping. There's a lot of those chemicals that you find in tobacco product that we know that is like one of the worst product that you can consume because it's very poison and toxic. And I think people are kind of blindsided because it's available to purchase.
Right.
They somewhat think it's safe, but it's absolutely not. It's designed to be one of the most addictive product.
Yeah.
And there's so much, not much like result and satisfaction come out of that, but people are trapped in the loop.
Yes.
And they can get out. And me at USAQuitSmoking.com, you can visit the website. When you come at the clinic,
I was going to ask you, tell us about the clinic and the process. So
right?
good. Please.
So you make an appointment. You can call or text me at 561-601-2128. And then we set your appointment the day you choose. Like the first step on quitting smoking, and it's very important, the quit date, when you choose to quit.
To really have a commitment date and say, this is my date.
Yes,
I like that.
That's a very important key point where you can wrap your mind around a date and start to make nicotine product less accessible, more difficult to reach. One of the habit is to have this too easy to access.
Yes.
So when you call me, I start to prepare your pre-quitting. And then when you arrive at the clinic, you're going to be with me for maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if we talk a lot. But what we're going to do, we're going to establish your nicotine profile. And that's going to help you to understand where you come from and tailor your coaching to guide you or on your next best rest of your life, you know, because I'm going to guide you, tailor the coaching based on your experience, your smoking habit.
Customize it.
Yes, customize. Why you relapsed before. So I have specific questions for you, and I will give you a personalized coaching. And then also, the treatment that we have at USA Quit Smoking, it's laser.
Yeah.
It's a cold laser. It's low-level laser.
Okay.
It's really like just a light.
Okay.
The laser is just a light in a beam. And the intensity, it's extremely low. It's very biocompatible. In fact, you don't feel anything. And the treatment take effect right away. So when you leave the clinic, you already like not craving for smoking. And already help you to align your mind, and you leave with a book that you can go read every day to reprogram your brain on understanding what you need to do to really make this process as easy as possible. So the coaching include like the best tool in terms of help you to change your behavior, change your mindset.
Right,
and
that's important.
Help your mind to really align with your true feeling and desire and what you want. So there's like a mechanic with the brain on how someone can change. And we've been told like, oh, willpower. Of course you need to want to quit smoking,
Sure,
because
you need the
nobody can
desire.
force you, you know.
Right.
Like nobody can force you to quit smoking. You need to want. But me, when you come at the clinic, me, that's all I'm asking you, wanting to quit.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And then it's not about willpower, it's about real neural potential tool that science as today show that behavior can be changed, and I give you this, and it's easy to implement, and most of people quit.
You know, Julie, last week I had on a functional doctor, a neurologist, and he was talking about creating new neural pathways.
Yes.
And so creating these new neural pathways in our brain, it sounds like this is something that you help your person who wants to quit, you help them create these new neural pathways.
Exactly. Because you cannot change the mind with the mind.
Correct.
So in the coaching, I really invite you to get excited. Feel
Agreed. That's important. They have to be excited that they're going to quit.
exactly
Yeah.
like me when I quit smoking, I
Yeah.
become extremely proud of myself.
Good.
And that gives me so much strength and give me so much power that nothing was going to move me to smoke
You
again.
made your decision. You were sticking to it.
So those
Right.
feeling, okay, is empower you to anchor new pathway in your brain. So to create new pathway in your brain, you need energy in the brain, okay? So
Right.
it's not just, of course, to have a vision and intention is very important, but this is really not a mind thing. Like your soul is really the creator of your purpose, meaning,
Yes.
and what drive you to create that new life. When you want to quit smoking, it's not your mind, because the mind is designed to take the same path.
Yes.
Because it
We're
requires
creatures of habit.
require less
creatures of habit.
energy. Like
Yeah.
the brain is very smart, is keeping energy in the bank
Yeah.
by keeping you in the loop.
That's right.
But the soul, it's a voice in the back burner.
Yes.
And if you're very distracted by nicotine addiction and craving, it's hard to hear like the voice, the little gentle, subtle voice in the
Yes.
background to say like, please help me. I want to be free.
That's right.
Okay, but I'm sure you heard that voice before. Okay, and by creating a higher state of mind where you create strength, courage, compared to feeling shame, blame for
That's right.
smoking, anxiety because you're stressed, and
Right. All low vibrations. That's what it does.
Exactly. So I really like help you to move up. I explain you the mechanic of moving up on using your faculty that will support you, okay, to energize the brain to create new neural pathway.
That's
okay?
right.
So this is like different part. The body
Yep.
do its job, and by creating new habit that is supported by your high vibration energy and desire, by being proud and excited. This intensity of energy is very important to support you
I
in
believe that.
recreating your life.
I believe that.
And then everything falls together, because when your brain is create new habit, you're supported by your mind who give you better emotion and feeling, that really help you to empower you to create that new life. So it goes together. You cannot just
That's
say,
right.
oh, I'm going to control my mind.
No. It's not gonna, you need all the different components.
Exactly. You need to give the energy by bringing energy in your mind by getting out of that low vibration habit of smoking.
That's
As you
right.
quit smoking, you get out, emerging with more energy, more excitement, and start to really recreate that new life. And all this is very important. I have some people quit smoking and they like, oh, I'm just gonna try. And they very like
Yeah, no.
They're not really present and involved.
Right.
So that's another aspect, being present to feel.
Yeah. We have a quick commercial break. We're going to continue as soon as we come right back. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All County Healthcare has exciting news for any and all patients with COPD or other respiratory ailments. Listen to what renowned pulmonologist Dr. Keith Robinson has to say.
Hello, I'm Dr. Keith Robinson, board-certified pulmonologist, medical director at Fusion Health Pulmonary Rehabilitation, and a board member with the American Lung Association of South Florida. We have exciting news for patients with COPD. We now offer IPV therapy at home, which has been demonstrated to improve airway clearance, decrease hospitalization, and improve quality of life of patients with COPD. Please call All County Healthcare for more information about this FDA-approved therapy.
For further information, call All County Healthcare now at 954-717-7027. That is 954-717-7027, or visit our website at allcountyhealthcare.com. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Remember, All County Healthcare always puts the patient's needs first. You are listening to You and Your Doctor, Living Longer and Healthier, an informative show that helps you find answers to questions you always wanted to ask but did not have that somebody that could make a difference in your life. Call into the show if you have a question at 888-565-1470, and we will put you on the air to inform all our listeners. Now, back to our show.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning back to You and Your Doctor. We have on Julie Lavoie, and you can reach her at 561-601-2128. Her website is usaquitsmoking.com. She is a specialist on helping people to quit smoking. Julie, please tell us, because there are so many different modalities out there. There's the patch, there's, I don't know, you would know. What are all the different modalities that are out there to help people? And talk to us also about your laser.
Right. So most of people are very familiar with what their doctor has proposed to them when often suggests to quit smoking.
Okay.
So some people try the patch. Like personally, I quit smoking with 3 weeks of patch. And
so what is in the patch?
It's
so
nicotine.
It's nicotine to wean you off of the craving.
Yeah, it's a pharmaceutical grade of nicotine, as well as in the lozenge commit.
Okay.
And those things.
Okay.
It doesn't deliver the nicotine as quickly as a cigarette or a vape.
Right.
And for a lot of people, they don't have that satisfying relief.
Right.
Okay. But you can combine the patch with the commit if the doctor supervises you. A lot of people will take the initiative to go at the pharmacy because it's for sale openly.
Sure, I didn't know that. Okay.
And they're going to take the step one because they think it's the right step to go. But this is the one with the most nicotine, and often it's too much nicotine.
Okay.
And they end up with nausea, and they remove it, and they give up. Okay?
Yeah.
So the thing is, when you quit smoking, there's no failure. There's only experiencing.
I like that.
Learning.
There's no failure, only experiences.
It's a process. So we all went through the process. I remember in the high school already using the lozenge to try to quit. And you know what? It's those are important information experience for you to build up. So I would not say if you tried those patch and things and you still smoke today that those are failure. In fact, it's something that you can, in fact, try again if you want. But the thing is, on the box, it says if you smoke that many cigarettes or you use so much nicotine, you should take the right step.
Sure.
If you have nausea, it's because you have
too much
too
nicotine,
much.
yeah.
You want to go down. We also have different prescription that the doctor can prescribe you based on like your needs. So our approach in USA Quit Smoking, it's a natural approach, non-invasive. There's no adverse side effect, and it take effect right away. So basically, we stimulate some point on the ear, which are point that we stimulate with a cold laser. So the cold laser, it's an infrared light. It's possible that you already go at the gym or in therapy session.
Sure,
They've
I've
been
seen the red
using
light.
red or infrared.
Yeah.
So this is something that you probably already know. And so the auriculotherapy here, that's make more than 2,000 years, if it's not more, that map exists from China.
Okay.
But Nogier in 1950 in France, he simplified that map, and that's the map that we use in Occidental country.
So the ear, just to interrupt you quickly, the ear represents, like, what does the ear represent as far as our body? I know you mentioned that before when we were talking.
Like usually the here, the way the body is represented in the here, it's an inverted fetus, a baby,
Right.
the hair down. So every organ, gland, body part, and every cell in your body is connected to the here through
your
the
ear.
nervous system.
Nice.
So when we do the quit smoking, basically the here is like a little bit like a TV remote control where you can
Good
change
analogy.
the channel.
Good analogy.
And the infrared light, it's really a pure energy that have its own intelligence. Like we don't need a diagnostic, and you cannot be hurt with that light. So that light travel through the nervous system, and it go reset those cells that has been disrupted by tobacco product or vaping. And by resetting those cells that have been disrupted, it allowed your body to come back like before you start smoking.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Very
so,
good.
So right there, before you leave the clinic, I ask you, how do you feel? And do you crave for a cigarette? And I'm going to tell you, I would say 80%, most of people will quit. That doesn't mean they will never relapse, because quitting smoking, embracing a smoke-free life, it's really a process
Yes.
that you need to fine-tune. So an Olympic winner is not like a winner
Sure.
because he's born winner.
That's
it's
right.
because he refined, it fine-tuned. And
That's
that's
right.
what in the coaching, I'm going to guide you through those refinement and fine-tuning. So if you ever relapse, it's no big deal. You come back, we refine, fine-tune. I keep coaching you. And I give you also, when you come, a 1 month follow-up warranty, a free laser treatment and coaching. So if you need like support in your refinement on how to better handle situation that we already addressed during.
That's right. 'Cause
Yes.
some people, maybe they have a stressful moment and it's a trigger. Like,
Yes.
oh, I just had this kind of phone call, and I usually, pick up a
Exactly.
cigarette.
Exactly.
So it's creating like a new
We use neuro-linguistic programming to
neuro-linguistic programming.
to align the brain with your new life, and you can tell your brain, because when you quit smoking, honestly, your brain don't even know that you quit smoking,
Right.
because all you know is like what has been repeating for years.
That's right.
So it's like your brain is like a happy dog, okay, that
Yeah.
is so like loyal and love you so bad, you
Right.
know, and would do anything for you, and but it's not the creator of your life.
That's right.
So-
we get to override that program.
So if you have a new dog come in your house and is not trained, well, quickly it's gonna be chaos.
That's true.
So your brain, like when you quit smoking, it needs to hear from you that what's the new you, your new life, your
That's
new
right.
path, what you plan to do, your vision, and amplify this emotionally to anchor in your neuro pathway, like that new exciting free life.
Julie, we have actually like a minute left. This has been such an amazing conversation and so helpful, because I know there are many listeners out there that have loved ones, or maybe they themselves are experiencing this. So we have 1 minute left. Can you please share with us in that 1 minute whatever you'd like to share? Please.
All I can say is, like, I quit smoking for more than 15 years now, and I really wish you that you can live that freedom moment where you don't need anything and just be satisfied with yourself. And if I can help you to do this, it would be my honor.
Absolutely. What's your phone number, please?
561-601-2128.
And the website?
USAQuitSmoking.com, and it's also vaping.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody who's listening. If you have a loved one or you yourself are looking to quit smoking, please give Julie a call. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening.